Hi, my name is Jenny Hughes. I'm the founder of the Brave Trauma Therapist Collective. If you've ever left a session feeling like the weight of your client's pain was crushing your chest, you are not alone. The gravity of trauma work is real, but there is some good news. That weight does not have to be a burden. It can actually be your strength. As trauma therapists, it's no secret that this work is heavy. We talk about it all the time. And one of the first things people will often ask me when I tell them I'm a trauma therapist is, oh my God, that work is so heavy. How do you do it every day? My response typically starts with stressing how much I love this work and what an honor it is to see people heal. And that said, recognizing the weight of our work is really just the first step. The real question is, what do you want to do with it? There have been plenty of times throughout my career where I've been stuck. I felt so alone and ready to jump ship on this whole trauma therapist thing. I was carrying every story, every trauma my clients shared as if they were my responsibility alone. In fact, my very first clinical supervisor had to really seriously sit me down and remind me that I'm not Superwoman, although I do still beg to differ. I tried setting boundaries, leaving work at work, and building a brick wall between my professional self and my personal self. And guess what? None of that stuff worked. I had to learn it the hard way, and I'm here to tell you that the weight is not something to push away. It's something we have to process and metabolize, just like our clients do with us. Think about what we teach clients as trauma therapists, that it's not about avoiding discomfort, because this avoidance just proves to our brain and body that the thing we don't like, the thing that feels overwhelming, truly is a threat. Instead, it's about staying present with it, noticing it so it can move through you, right? We teach them that they can do this, and the same thing can be done with the weight of your work. And here's one way to start. After a heavy session, take a few minutes to just sit quietly. Notice where you're holding tension in your body. Maybe it's your shoulders, your chest, your jaw. Start to take some slow, deep breaths. And as you exhale, visualize releasing that weight. And on the inhale, notice what is being able to enter into your body instead. Once you feel that you are a bit more regulated, grounded, or calm, grab a piece of paper, open a note on your phone, whatever works for you, and write down one thing that you did during the session that you feel proud of. Completing the breathing and the reflective practice first is a really important piece to be able to notice those big and small moments where you feel proud as a trauma therapist. This could be as simple as noticing that you stayed present during a tough moment, okay? These small acts of reflection really help you release this weight while honoring the incredible work that you're doing with your clients. And in fact, one of the most powerful things that you can do as a trauma therapist is acknowledge the full picture of your work, the challenging moments and the moments of hope. And this is why I created two different tools, my Vicarious Trauma Tracker and my Vicarious Resilience Tracker. They're both free to you and designed to help you honor both sides of this experience, because vicarious trauma and vicarious resilience are, in fact, two sides of the same coin. We cannot get the good stuff without being open to the tough stuff. And when you start using the trackers, you're not only going to better understand how vicarious trauma and resilience show up for you, but you're going to be guided in reflective practices to help you better understand your inner experiences as a trauma therapist. So let's talk about each. The Vicarious Trauma Tracker, which also comes with a bonus mini course so that you know, helps you first understand how VT shows up for you emotionally, physically, relationally, and occupationally. Then, as you start the reflective work, you'll get to process the moments that feel heavy or overwhelming. It's about naming those feelings so they don't get stuck. The Vicarious Resilience Tracker focuses on the moments that remind you why you do this work, why you became a trauma therapist, and it really helps you identify the small wins that inspire you and keep you grounded. You'll also walk through how vicarious resilience shows up in different areas of your life, and when used together, these tools help you see the full spectrum of your experience, giving you space to reflect and recharge. I know we're almost to the end of this video, but I do want to acknowledge that you may have gotten this far and never have even heard about vicarious resilience before. Vicarious resilience is a gift we get to receive in every single session with our clients. It's the glimmers and warm fuzzies we get to soak up, even during the toughest sessions. I have intentionally designed my Vicarious Resilience Tracker to help you learn what it's like in your body when it's happening, because every external experience is going to be unique and special. That said, some common examples could be learning that a client finally set a boundary for the first time, or they reconnected with a part of themselves that they'd avoided so intensely. Vicarious resilience is not just about the big moments of graduating therapy, okay? It's really the little ones all along the way. And by learning what this experience is like for you, you will start to have access to a renewable energy source that is always at your fingertips. And the more you notice and reflect on these moments, the more they will become a source of strength for you throughout your practice as a trauma therapist. So, are you ready to start processing the weight of your work while celebrating its moments of growth? Make sure to grab my free Vicarious Trauma Tracker and bonus mini course and the Vicarious Resilience Tracker. They're simple tools to help you honor the full spectrum of your experience as a trauma therapist, and you'll find links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you next time.